Hello Libra, Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the week ahead, my friends. Thank you so much for clicking here, Libra. I do appreciate you. If you are someone who's never been here before, welcome, welcome. We like to be in the comments around here. Thank you if you hang out with us. Thank you for subscribing. Make sure you hit the bell button. Thursday is usually the day that I do the air signs, so welcome to Air Day. But should the schedule get off track, if you hit the bell button, you'll always know when I'm uploading. And I do upload things. I don't just do weekly readings. I also upload other types of readings, so you'll get to know when those are coming around as well. So if you were the ride or die Libra and you're always here, you're watching, cross-watching, or you are a Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter, thank you so much for clicking here. I do appreciate you. So this reading is going to be for the week ahead, and my readings, my weekly readings, are always for the week ahead, but I don't date or time them because I really do feel like you will find these readings when they apply to you, when they're most going to resonate, and that could be today, tomorrow, or next year. It doesn't have to be the exact week ahead, but I feel like it is going to probably resonate more in the week ahead of the week that you view it. All right. Tell me what's coming up for Libra, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What does Libra need to know? We've got some fun coming up. Look, I feel like you're going to take a chance to have some fun. And we do have a theme here, right? We do have pink. And pink is the crown chakra. It's about getting a download. So I want to say that you're going to take a chance on some sort of fun. I feel like you're going to meet some new people. I feel like you don't really want to go when you receive this information, but I think you're going to take a chance, roll the dice, and I feel like you're going to get out and have some fun with some people. We do have card number 2, so you could be going with one other person, maybe going into a group of people, but I feel like you are going to be taking a chance. And the enlightenment that's coming for you here, I feel like is what makes you take the chance. I want to say get out of looking into the rearview mirror. Jelly Roll had a quote, I think it was at the Grammys, where he said that the rearview mirror is smaller than the windshield for a reason. Yeah, it feels like you're supposed to be paying attention to whatever is coming up for you, which I think is a lot of fun. I feel like you're about to hit some sort of a week where it's going to be a week of being social, possibly meeting people. If you're a feminine and the masculine is your thing, well, whether you're feminine or masculine, these, what I do know about flamingos is these ones that are really brightly colored, these are masculines. The ones who barely have any color, those are the feminines. They literally everything is drained out of them taking care of their babies, right? So I feel like you might be meeting someone. You could be meeting a masculine or going out with a masculine. Take it as it resonates for you. All right. We've got the Teacher. Bottom of the deck, we have Present Power. Oh, those two kind of go together, don't they? Present Power and the Teacher. So this person isn't really, they're not holding back. This lion and this tiger are not attacking this person. This person, if you can see, they do have some sort of a rod and they have them attached to chains. It looks like these animals are attached to chains. Is that what I'm looking at here? Hang on. Oh, okay, so there's one attached to the lion, but the one that's is not attached to the tiger. But those two, the lion and the tiger, they stay in place anyway, because this is the person who is the pack leader. This is the person who is in the present power. So I want to say that you could be learning something, right? Or you could be teaching something in the week ahead. We do have somebody here who is like opening books, right? There's a lot of knowledge to be learned here. Got a pair of glasses, somebody's seeing it clearly possibly. But somebody is like, it's almost like magical, right? Whatever's coming off the pages is magical. This person has a smile on their face. They're enjoying whatever they're learning. And this person here could be the teacher. Now this person's wearing a blue jacket, and the blue is about the throat chakra, right? It is about saying something. So I feel like this is the teacher, and this person is wearing violet, and there's violet behind them here. So I feel like this is the person whose third eye is opening. So it does feel like someone here is either teaching, getting a lesson, or receiving a lesson. Take it as it resonates. We'll clarify it some more. We'll get some tarot on it and find out what's going on. We've got Earth sign. You could have some Earth in the chart possibly. What's this? Distance. Okay. You could have some Earth in the chart. Libra, or maybe you're dealing with an earth sign, but we've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Maybe your teacher is an earth sign. Maybe the person who's learning is the earth sign. Maybe the person you might meet. But we do have you and your partner maybe physically or emotionally distant. So you could be feeling, maybe you're trying to learn why you're distant from this person. Maybe this person's teaching you a lesson by being distant with you. And I don't mean that you needed a lesson. What I mean is like they're showing you who they are. When people show us who we are, we have to believe them, right? Maya Angelou told us that for years and years. When people show you who they are, you should really believe them the first time, because it's just going to get a little worse from there if you decide you're going to ignore it. Tell me about this fun. What sort of fun is coming up for Libra, please? Tell me about fun. We've got card number 2. 2 is about balance, right? Balance in all things, which is you. You are about balance in all things. That's what Libra is, right? It is justice. It's balance. Tell me about fun. We've got the Chariot. So it does feel like, I want to say that either you're barreling toward the fun or it's barreling toward you, one of the two, but things are about to pick up and move quicker. I want to say that make sure that you are in balance, because we're now getting another indication here that there should be balance. So we have card number 2, 2 people, right? 2 and 2 balance, right? And then we do have the Chariot. We have the Dark and the Light Horse. And the Chariot energy is all about keeping things in balance. Otherwise, this guy's not going to be there for very long, right? I want to say that you're coming to a realization that it feels like that maybe it's an emotional realization, because this is a card of Cancer. I feel like you're trying to keep your emotions in check. You're trying to keep your emotions balanced here while you're out here having fun. It almost feels like somebody that I'm connecting with feels like they can't be themselves in a group of people. I mean, if that's not for you, don't take it, but that's what it feels like. It's like the universe is telling you, make sure you're in balance. Make sure you're in balance. We got 2, 2, 2. You could be seeing 2s, and if you're seeing 2s a lot, 2s are about balance. It's also about decision making too. You could be making some type of decision here. So we do have the Judgment card. There is some sort of a big decision that you have to learn. Look, the teacher tells me that you're about to come across some information. You're about to learn something you didn't know. And when you learn that thing, you're going to have to make a really big decision about something. Or I'm going to get some tarot on that, and we're going to clarify it a little more. But we have Judgment card, which to me as a reader is Virgo and Pisces. Because we're going over the details about whether we're going to resurrect this thing or not. We got to check within the self. And I feel like somebody, it feels like there's a big decision that you need to make. And I feel like there is some information that you know, or information that you will come upon that's going to help you make that decision. Tell me why we have the Earth sign card here, please. We do have the World card. Interesting. So the World card is about things coming full circle. Full circle, this is an achievement or a milestone, but nonetheless, it is a door closing. So it does feel like some information is coming to light. You're going to have to make a decision about whether you're going to close the door or not. We have Virgo and Pisces here. We have Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo energy. We've got Cancer here. 3 major arcanas. And that tells me, the major arcanas is only 21 of them in the deck, right? So it feels like there is something that's changing. Whenever the majors show up, it's because something is out of your control. Something's coming at you, and you're going to have to deal with it only by either responding or reacting. It's going to be up to you. But it does feel like there is something here that is coming full circle, or there is an accomplishment, or we're closing the door on something. We're ending a cycle, because after the World card comes the Fool. You get to begin again in a new cycle of your life. Bottom of the deck, we do have the 4 of Swords in the reverse. Tells me that somebody has been healing. When the 4 of Swords is in the reverse, it feels like you're ready to reconnect. That's what it feels like. You're ready to reconnect with someone or something, and it's after being in the 4 of Swords, which is in the upright, is not really talking to people, being by yourself, trying to get some foundational mental clarity. It's stability of the mind is what it is. And so we do have the Lovers here. It feels like you're ready to reconnect to somebody here, Libra. Someone who really means a lot to you, someone who might be a soulmate, or someone who you're very deeply connected to. All right. So we do have the Beauty Queen, we do have freedom, and we do have union. The Beauty Queen says shining on stage and adored. So I want to say that if you are going out to have some fun with possibly a couple of masculines, it doesn't have to be, but it feels like you're going into not a huge group of people, but maybe a group of people, like maybe there's 2 or 3 people there. I feel like these people, I I feel like they really like you. I feel like you have this beautiful countenance that you shine when you walk in a room. People know that you're there. You might have fire in the chart and the rising maybe, but it feels like it says here on stage, adored and shining. So I feel like you're going to get the spotlight when you go to this place, whether you like it or not. And you might not like it because Cancer is here. And Cancer kind of stays under the surface with their emotions. So you might not show on the surface how excited you are to be able to get the victory, to be out and have fun with these people. You also could meet somebody. The beauty queen here is somebody who's very beautiful. It does say that this person is adored. So you could meet somebody while you are out and about with your friends here. That somebody here is probably going to catch your eye, or you're going to catch the eye of someone else. So it's very interesting. The freedom is shown up here. It says casual, being single, and lightness, it says. I feel like you have come upon some information. And the judgment card tells me that you now, because you have the information, because you've learned about whatever you've learned about, it's time for you to make a decision as to whether you want to be free or not. So I feel like it's almost like for somebody, if you are in a relationship, this could pertain to you as well. Whether you are single or not, I feel like it could pertain to you, because the freedom is being casual, being single, it says, and having lightness. It feels like maybe you meet somebody here who makes you want to be single again. It could be that this person is single. Maybe the person that you meet is single. But the freedom, I don't know. It seems to be centered around being single, but I don't necessarily know that that's all that freedom means, right? Freedom means is the freedom to choose, the freedom to speak up, the freedom to do whatever it is that you want based on the information that you know and making decisions. We do have the union here. It says a serious relationship and marriage or partnership. You might be in a relationship currently with someone who is an earth sign. And I feel like for those of you who are in a relationship that maybe you haven't left yet, but it feels like you are thinking about closing the door. I'm not telling you if you're in a relationship that's working for you, I'm not telling you that it's over. I'm saying that for those of you who already know this energy, I'm not telling you anything you don't know. It feels like you might be in a union or a very serious relationship that's about to go to the next level. But it does feel like, Libra, you're not down for it. I feel like you're second guessing it or thinking that it's time to move on. I feel like you want to do this in a very grounded and solid way. You want to move at it slow. And maybe you have been moving at it slow, but it feels like the world card tells me there's an accomplishment. So for some of you, we're going to the next level. The accomplishment is we are going to get married. So we're going to close the door on the engagement, and then we're going to open the door on marriage. It could mean that as well. Take it as it resonates for you. We have gifts, the blonde female, and somebody who is a professional male in uniform. I don't know what any of that means. It feels like somebody is about to see some people for who they really are. That's what it feels like here. All right, let's clarify a little bit. We'll get more information as we clarify. Let's find out what else is going on here for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Libra. Tell me about Libra, please. You also could be going somewhere to see somebody on stage. That could be what the fun is. We do have the Eight of Swords. We have the Judgment card again, and then we have the Ten of Pentacles. It does feel like somebody is making some sort of decision here about abundance or a long-term relationship. Like the Judgment card is here. It is a decision being made in the Pentacle world. So the decision being made in the Pentacle world could mean I need to get out and have some fun with some people. But the Eight of Swords is what's holding you back. I feel like you don't want to make the decision. And I feel it's because your emotions are under the surface. It does feel like this on-stage Queen Adored. I feel like you are somebody who doesn't really like the spotlight. I'm going to say that maybe you're somebody who always looks good, right? Like you know how to dress. You look good. You're balanced, but I feel like you don't really love attention. I'm going to say you might be someone who is already in a long-term relationship. Like I was saying with the union, right? This could be a long-term relationship, but it also could be the abundance of Yeah, no, I'm sorry. It feels like a relationship. Like it is abundant, but it feels like relationship. And I want to say what's going on here is I feel like you're a person who's in a relationship that maybe isn't going great. You go out with some friends and it feels like you need to make a decision about whether you're going to go out with your single friends because maybe you haven't quite closed the door here yet. That's what it feels like, but you're ready for some type of connection and a long-term thing, I think. Judgment card again is Virgo and Pisces. So I feel like you're making a decision here. It is the Lovers. So we do have the Lovers here. It is a choice. So you are going out with friends, whether you are in a relationship or not. Maybe you're engaged. Maybe you're in some sort of serious commitment. But it feels like, I don't know that you're happy there. And it's because Judgment and the Eight of Swords. It feels like you're caught in your head. And now you have to make a decision. Your friends are asking you to come out. You're trying to keep your feelings under the surface, but you're trying to get your energy balanced so you can go out and have some fun with your friends. It is a choice, but I feel like the choice might be about the beauty queen. Your friends might be setting you up with someone else. They might be setting you up to meet somebody else, to meet other people. Tell me what the freedom is about here. We have the Four of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Cups, and we have the Page of Wands. The Four of Pentacles is about being shut off, shut down, holding back. Yeah. I think that you do want freedom, my friend. That's what this is kind of all saying to me. You want to go on this new path. I feel the freedom that you want is from the Ten of Cups because with the Four of Pentacles here, it's shut off, shut down. It's miserly. I'm not sharing that with you. I feel like you could be, for some of you, could be holding on, like white knuckling, hoping that this thing makes it through the rough patch that you're in. But it does feel like somebody here is ready to go on a new path. In fact, somebody's been planning. I feel like they've been learning and planning and figuring out what they want to do when they get their freedom. So I feel like somebody is making a decision to have some freedom from the Two of Cups. Yeah, look, there's a Queen of Swords in the reverse here. Somebody is about to really be very, not only honest, but kind of hurtful. I'm going to say that there might be some hurtful conversation coming at you, or maybe you're ready to speak it out to someone else. But I feel like you did choose somebody here. And it feels like with the Queen of Swords in the reverse, this is someone who's being unreasonable. This could be the person that you're with, possibly. The person that you're in the relationship. The Queen of Swords is being unreasonable. Not sticking to the facts, sort of going into the past. You know, those ones who don't know how to fight. Those ones who like to dredge up things from 10 years ago. That's this Queen of Swords energy. And it feels like it's happening within a partnership, some sort of a relationship here. Tell me about the union, please. Tell me about the earth sign in the union. World. We have Justice. There you are. We have the High Priestess and we have the Ten of Wands. It's becoming really burdensome for you to hold your tongue, for you to be quiet, because it almost feels like somebody here is, they don't understand how really kind of intuitive you are. I feel like you could have water in the chart. And, you know, I mean, you could be psychically intuitive. The High Priestess is somebody who's a seer. It's like you see around corners. You know how this thing ends. You know how things are going to work themselves out. I think all you want is karmic justice, but I think you've been holding your tongue up till now. And I feel like something is about to be said. I feel like you're about to close a door on some sort of a union, a marriage, or a partnership, and it might be with an earth sign, but it's becoming really heavy. You're carrying around burdens, and I feel like you're not only carrying around your own burdens, I feel like you're carrying around the burdens of whoever you're with as well. I feel like you're looking at the World card, which is closing the door, and you feel like it's like an accomplishment. It almost feels like you're ready. You're ready to just go on your own. And it feels like it's because you've done some thinking or healing about maybe who the lover is, right? The choice is over here. And I feel like you're making a conscious decision to go out with your friends, even though you know that there could be people there that are single, or maybe they're trying to fix you up with other people. So it feels like you're finally coming out of hiding. Sorry, hearing sirens. So I've got the windows open here. It's such a beautiful day. All right. Tell me what the outcome is here, please. The outcome is all right. More major arcana. There's so many changes coming here, my friend. I think it's really everything that you can do just to stay in balance, just to keep your emotions in check. I feel like this coming up under this is telling me that you are about to take a step forward. It does feel like you are freeing yourself from something. The King of Wands is someone who is inspired to step forward or go get what they want. This is the person who's living in the moment, right? They're not waiting. They're not worried about what other people think about them. They're just going to go chase the shiny thing. This person, though, is somebody who is, the king, right? Their passions are in check. This person is not, throwing their passions here, there, and everywhere. But I do feel like you are about to step away from some sort of an emotional connection that we have here. And it's because of something that you've learned. It feels like you've had some sort of a breakthrough. This person has the sun behind them and the light is on them. I feel like you've realized there's some information here. The teacher, right? The teacher is here. So the Hierophant, Taurus energy. We've got Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. We've got Taurus energy. We've got Virgo and Pisces energy. We've got you, Libra. We've got more Piscean energy here. Tell me more about this. We've got the Nine of Wands, it's in the reverse, and we've got the Queen of Wands. Okay, that makes more sense. Libra, I think there is somebody here that is in the distance that you feel is better suited for you, and I think you're going to be communicating with that person with the Four of Swords in the reverse. I feel like you've had a time to think about it, time to heal the mind, and I think that this person here is your soulmate. This is somebody here that I feel you should have been with all along, and I feel like you do want a commitment with this person, right? We do have the Hierophant that's present here, and I feel like you're so in touch with the higher self. You've had a realization here, and it feels like the realization is, I want to go get my soulmate. So that's what it feels like in the future. There is a soulmate here, and then we have transformation. So you are wanting to transform a situation between someone that you and someone that is your soulmate, but it means that you're going to have to close the door on something else first. We do have the Nine of Wands. It's like you're not scared anymore. You're not scared to love. You're not scared of your emotions. You're not scared of their emotions. It feels like the big decision that you're going to be making is to get some freedom, to go on this brand new path here, because this is like an impromptu path, right? The Page of Wands is like, I'm either reaching out to someone or I'm just going to do something in a risky moment, feeling confident and that I'm going to do it. It feels like you are walking away, though, from this 10 Cups. So it does feel like there is a current relationship that is probably breaking down. And by the end of next week, or maybe the week ahead of that you are making a decision that you know that somebody here is your soulmate and it's not the person that you're with. It's a realization that you got to keep moving. Yes, the Empress is in the distance. So the Empress is all of it, right? So I feel like we are looking at somebody who is showing you the Queen of Wands because you're showing up as the King of Wands. I mean, you are here as Justice, but I feel like this is the energy of two people who are mirroring each other. And so I want to say that there's now become a wisdom, or the higher self is telling you it's time to go get the Queen of Wands. It's time to stop being scared to do the things that you want to do. The Nine of Wands is like coming out from behind the fear wall. I don't care if the cycle's not closed yet. I'm going to close it myself. I'm going to force the door closed, and then I'm going to go. I'm going to leave that right there for you, Libra. I hope you are well. Thank you so much for clicking here. I appreciate you, and I'll be back because I'm always back. And you guys take care. Bye-bye.